Hello guys and welcome back to a new video of us. And today we will be reviewing my friend's Pontiac. Like we said in the last video, we will show you the design, the exterior and the interior, how it handles while driving, the sound, and a lot more.
Yeah, so we're going to be like reviewing the whole car, like how we did with my friend's E46, like how he said how he's driving, if it's a good car for a beginner, the common problems that it has, and all the features that it brings with it.
So let's start with the exterior, right?
In '93, then 4th Gen came out. They went with a a bit of aggressive style, more of a smoother style.
Yeah.
Because, like back then in the 80s, all the cars were really boxy,
Yeah.
They were just like Minecraft cars, basically.
Yeah, I think you can definitely see this,
And
the smooth lines, the round shape.
yeah, they went with a really narrow design.
Yeah, exactly,
more
narrow
of a round
style.
style.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it is literally a 90s car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this car is that it has pop-up headlights,
Exactly. Yeah.
like how the 3rd Gen had. And yeah, I'm gonna go open it up for you.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking so cool. It's like an aggressive Miata.
It is.
No, it's really cool. Pop-up headlights. And you also got the air intakes on the hood.
This thing is powered by a 5.7 liter V8.
God damn.
Codenamed LT1.
Yeah.
It's also the same engine that was used in the C4 Corvette and the Camaro from 1993 to 1997, and also in the Chevy Impala, I think.
Yeah.
And overall, it's a really great engine, really old school,
Yeah.
really raw power.
Yeah.
The only downside that this engine has, and probably a lot of LT1 owners can agree, is the so-called OptiSpark, because like newer cars, they have like the ignition coils that are connected to the spark plugs, but the problem is that this car has something, it's called the OptiSpark, and it's literally behind the water pump. So basically when the water pump starts leaking, and they all had a leakage problem back then,
Yeah.
then it's the water goes all to the OptiSpark, and then the OptiSpark goes haywire.
Good design. Good design.
Yeah, I had this problem last year, and it was really a pain
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
that
I remember.
fixed.
I remember.
Yeah, like my car was for about 2 months at the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. You
Yeah.
were on the bike.
Yeah, I was cruising on bicycles. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Problem
else
is-
we got?
Yeah, the problem is you really don't have so much space to work in here.
Yeah,
because
it's really tight. Yeah.
it's a really small car
Yeah.
and a real big engine.
Yeah.
What the previous owner did, he put a new new air intake.
Yeah, I really like that. It's from the same factory as my cold air intake,
Yeah, it's a
K&N.
K&N.
Exactly. And this is like a closed one.
The thing is, it's closed here, but
Yeah.
when you go deeper, it's open.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, it's an open one,
Yeah.
but also closed.
Oh,
And he
really?
also
Okay.
put long tube headers from pace setters.
Yeah.
He bought them from Summit Racing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he also put a new catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Got that all tested up. And in Switzerland, when you tune your car, it's going to be really expensive, because
Yeah, it
the
is.
previous owner paid about 16K just for
God damn.
testing that.
Bro, that's crazy.
shit. Yeah.
You also like the design here. It's like it's really sporty. Also with the different colors here.
Yeah,
Small little details that just make it cool, I think.
That over here is how do you call that? Lachgas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it the nitrous?
Yeah, this
The
is
nitrous
like
system.
this is like the nitrous system that this car had, but I disconnected all the cables and stuff, because literally, what do I need nitrous for?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was nitrous built in this car, but the previous owner took it off, right?
No, because I'm now the 3rd owner of this car.
Yeah.
And the guy who bought it at first
Yeah.
put that in, and he also had the car repainted.
Ah,
Because
right.
if you see here and also here, this car
Oh,
used,
yeah.
this car used to be white.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, this car used to be white, but then the
Okay.
previous owner repainted it in black.
Yeah, I see. Cool.
Yeah, so they those are actually I'm sorry when they're a bit dirty, but those are actually the original rims that came with the car till 94. In 95 they had, instead of 3 spokes, 5 spoke wheels on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, those were 16-inch, 8x16, and they got some winter tires on it.
Nice, nice.
A lot of plastic and not so much detail, but it's simple. I mean, you just got your light switch, your glove box, your AC, and also your climate controls.
Yeah, pretty basic.
Yeah, when I first bought the car didn't have a radio, so
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's an aftermarket one, yeah.
yeah, I had to install an aftermarket one. It was really a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this thing doesn't have that much. It's really just basic.
Yeah, all you need.
Yeah.
Functional.
And the cool thing is, 4-seater, but when you're sitting here, you
have no space.
Yeah,
It's
you're
impossible.
crushed.
Yeah.
You're
Alright, yeah, we got here the Trans Am logo with the Pontiac. It was black before, but you
yeah, it was black.
painted it red, right?
I just put some stickers on it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
red.
Yeah.
And this thing also painted it and put the new stickers on, because back then it was really just, you know, black.
Yeah.
It was really worn out.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I just took it, washed it, did some grind work on it, painted it, and then put these stickers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I also put on is this badge here that says LT1 5.7 liter V8.
Yeah, cool little detail, I think.
Yeah, what I really like about this car is those tail lights, because those are in the Firebird community one of the most rarest one you can get.
Yeah.
Because like the US version has all red with also red turn signals, and the reverse light is here, is white. Basically the fog light, reverse light, the normal light, and this is the turn signal. The turn signal is on amber here. That's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And also the bumper is made to fit an European license plate, but I
Yeah.
on the last video I got, like, you know, the US bumper.
Exactly, yeah, you bought it, you painted it.
Yes, and that's why I'm going to put this one on, but I gotta like adjust the exhaust for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right, yeah.
that's one problem right here. When you're gonna start this car, your nuts are going to be shaking.
Alright, word.
Yes, sir.
How did you know I'm Albanian?
It's a bit of a weird car for an Albanian, but yeah.
It is. So yeah, we're driving now.
Yeah.
And I have to say, when sitting in here, it really feels like a couch.
Yes.
The seats are so comfy, and you also sit so low. The car is very low on the ground.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you basically sit on the ground.
Yeah, so basically if I would lower that car, it would be just like driving a Lambo or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now, what I can say about the driving feel about this car is that you realize it's an old car, because, you know, the steering is a bit harder than most of the newer cars, and one of the downsides that I really don't like is that you can literally feel every bump that you're going, because the suspension is really stiff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
True.
you don't have soft ride or anything like this.
Yeah, it's an old car.
Yeah,
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's like one of the downsides that I really don't like about this car.
Yeah.
And also in summer, because I have the T-tops, it really gets hot.
Yeah, it's really hot in here. Yeah.
Yeah, like you are basically burning here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
Also, what I find crazy is how long the hood is.
yeah, it really is.
Like, you can basically see nothing.
Yeah, but not that long, like you were driving in a Viper or some shit.
Yeah, true.
That's the coolest thing. What I really like is that, you know, this car is almost 31 years old, and the coolest thing is that my you know, AC and also all the outer climate controls work perfectly fine.
Yeah, everything's working. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can go here max, and then we have maximum AC here.
Yeah.
And that's what I really love about this car. And it also shifts perfectly. Like, the only thing you feel is when you're like going from the first to the second gear, you like really feel the shifting. But when you're like driving on the highway, you really don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
And also what I really love is that this car has cruise control. Like right now I have cruise control on.
Yeah.
And also adjust it here.
Yeah, that's actually cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool part what I love about this car.
Also, what I find cool is the shift knob. Like, you have the second gear, the third, and just the automatic transmission. here you have the transmission perform
Yeah.
button. Does it shift faster then?
The funny thing is that only 94 and 95 Firebirds had that,
Yeah.
and a lot of people really don't know what it is. As some people say, yeah, it shifts faster, or it helps you, shifting even better, or even having longer shifts so you can reach more higher top speeds.
Yeah.
But not everybody really knows what this button does. But it's quite a rare button because not every Firebird has it.
Oh, really?
Because the regular model with the V6 in it had like something that is called second gear start. So when you tap this, you start the car in second gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and only a Trans Am had this transmission perform button.
Oh, sick, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the more relevant about this car.
I think it's really cool designed. It's really, it is old school. And you really see that in the interior. And it has character,
Yeah, the thing
There's like no screen.
Yeah.
Rather than the aftermarket radio.
Yeah, I once put a screen in, but that thing was really horrible.
Yeah, I remember.
So I went down with the old school version and just put a normal Alpine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I really love about this car is that even though it has a really hard suspension and sometimes it can't be like really comfortable driving it, it really does feel comfortable when you're like on the road because the seats are really nice. You really, you feel comfortable in it.
Yeah, you do.
And you have a lot of space, especially when you're like on the driver's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're back then, oh, good luck.
Yeah, you really have to squeeze in back.
Oh, look at those cars that are going to pass us. It's a Rari and a Lambo.
Oh, really? Didn't see that. Didn't catch that. Damn.
Yo.
Oh, that thing sounds nice.
It really does. Yeah. And even though it's a V8, it really doesn't consume that much fuel.
How much consumption do you have?
Like for my European guys, it gets you about 12 to 13 liters per 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Kilometers, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kilometers. That's crazy. And for my American guys, it's about 25 miles per gallon.
25 miles.
Yeah, it really is fuel efficient. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because like those old V8s, they really consume about, I don't know, 7 miles per gallon or some shit, and that's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that thing, it's really practical. It doesn't consume that much.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah. Alright, so yeah, and how did you get to that car?
I always wanted to have like a muscle car as my first car. The first thing that I wanted to buy was a 79 Camaro, but that thing had a rod bearing, so I literally had to rebuild the whole motor.
Oh, damn.
And that's why I went with the safer option.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, first of all, I thought that this car really looks ugly. Like literally, I didn't really like the design, but after some time I really fell in love with this car. And I went to go visit it with my dad, and when we first started it up, it sounded really nice. Like literally the whole car was shaking, and I was shaking in it too. And yeah, that's why I then said, you know what, I want to buy this Firebird.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a rocket.
Yeah.
I think it's a very cool design. It's like unique and very sporty.
That's why I also like this car, because the design is really cool, and it really is something unique. You know what I'm saying? Because even though when I go to like auto shows and all that, I literally never saw like a 4th gen Firebird. Literally, I never saw that.
Yeah, it's kind of missed on, especially in Switzerland.
Yeah, the only time I saw one is in 2023 when I was coming home back from my driving lessons.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the bus, and then there came one. I was driving around.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even mine. It was like a facelift version with the LS1 in it.
Oh, okay.
That's like the only time I ever saw one.
Yeah.
A Firebird from the 4th generation. And I probably can also
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, actually.
So and then I also wanted to have, how I said, a V8, and then I bought this car because I didn't want to have something boring or anything. So I went with this car.
Yeah, it's not an NPC car.
Yeah. When you're driving around, you get a lot of looks of it. And
Yeah, you can really feel that.
yeah, and a lot of old heads also give you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And even give you compliments for it. And this is what I also love. When people come up to you and compliment your car, because it feels good, because I worked my ass off for this car.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
saved every penny for it for over a year, and then bought it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it looks like when the T-tops are removed. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a Fast and Furious look.
Yeah, it is good. Only problem is it's not hot as fuck in here.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah, I think this thing looks really sick. So yeah, we did a little side quest. Went to go bath in the sea.
Yeah, especially in those hot temperatures.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Yeah, little side quest. Now we're gonna go eat something, and we'll talk about the acceleration next. And if you can recommend this car for a beginner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly. So yeah, tell us something about the performance, about the acceleration, horsepowers.
Yeah. So when this car came out, it had only 269 horsepower, not 270 or 75, 269 horsepower. But the previous owner put new headers on and also new exhaust on, and now this car makes about 320 horsepower.
320.
Yeah, and also makes about 400 pound-feet of torque. So this thing
that's crazy.
is a literal burnout machine. Whoa!
Yeah.
What I really love about this car, it doesn't have any traction control. So you can do burnouts, you can do drifts everywhere where you want.
Yeah, that's funny.
You really gotta have some big balls when you drive that thing in the snow or in the rain, because you can easily slip out. And 0 to 60 goes in about 5 seconds with this thing. And also what I love is that if you accelerate, it really pushes you into the seat.
Yeah, it
This is what I
does.
love.
Yeah, it does.
Because I remember when I first drove that thing, I had to really know the feel when and how to tip the gas pedal, because literally when you're in first gear and give it a bit too much gas, you really are be pushing into the seat like
Yeah,
that's the cool thing.
Yeah.
That's what I really love about it. And yeah, only problem is if you're like a beginner, and now we come to the point, if it's a good beginner car, if you're like a beginner, it's a bit of a powerful car, I'm gonna be honest with you, because you have no traction control and all that, no assistant help. You really learn how to drive a car, because most of the cars nowadays, they do the work for you, but here you have to do the work. Like you have to watch out how you're steering, how you're giving gas, when to brake and all that. So I think in this car, you can really learn what it is to drive,
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, there are some beginners who, buy this car and just want to go fast. Problem is, if you're going a bit too fast with that car and you don't know it, you can easily slip out, or you can even cause accidents. So if you want to get this as your first car, I would recommend it. Get a good one with not so much miles on it, and not a clapped out one. And just, especially when you're getting to LT1, I would always recommend the LS1, because it doesn't make that much problem. But if you're getting like the LT1, just watch out for that Opti-Spark, really. But
Yeah.
in general, it's a great car, it's a great cruiser. It's a cool beginner car. It's like the typical high school's first car who lives in Alabama and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be honest, I don't regret buying this because I love that thing. Sometimes, I maybe say to myself, why did I bought this? But at the end of the day, I just say, you know what, I love that thing because it's fun to drive, it's looks cool, it's unique, and it just makes a lot of fun. Because I just love the sound of that V8 because it's still raw and it's still dark sounding. So yeah, I would totally recommend it if you're into muscle cars, you want to get into muscle cars, because it's a great car in general.
So yeah guys, that was it with the video. We hope we could have gave you a good impression of the Pontiac.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below if you have like any new video ideas or have any questions about the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will try to reach out and help you guys, and we will also appreciate your support, your feedback, how we can improve our content. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we did.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for your support on the last video. It was really crazy. We are really very thankful for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like my friend said, if you have anything to say, leave it in the comments.